Hi gang, here's my homemade laser communicator, sending messages to a photoresistor or photocell, something a few of you had asked for. The photoresistor that receives the laser light is this small thing here. The sending side is my homemade laser communicator, and I have another video all about that, which I'll mention again at the end. Here's how I made it work. I bought the photoresistor from adafruit.com. I've given a link to it in the video description. The way a photoresistor works is that the more light it receives, the lower its resistance. Hence the name Photoresistor. Here I connect my meter to it to measure the resistance. You can see that with the light blocked, the resistance is in the hundreds of kiloohms. But with room light, the resistance goes down to just around 1.5 kiloohms. Here's the circuit I came up with for receiving the communications from the laser. And here's the circuit diagram. It consists of the photoresistor, some batteries, an amplifier with speaker, and this resistor. The first thing I needed to do was figure out what value to use for that resistor. To do that, I need to measure the range of resistances that the photoresistor will have while doing the laser communication. What's the minimum resistance and what's the maximum? To hold the photoresistor in place, I put it in a breadboard and connect the meter to it. Then I set up my homemade laser communicator and carefully aim the laser at the photoresistor. I speak into the communicator and pay attention to the resistances I measure while speaking. The minimum resistance is around 0.5 kiloohms, and the maximum is around 1.5 kiloohms. So, knowing those two resistance values, what value should I use for this resistor? One way to calculate a possible resistance is to use something called the Axel-Benz formula, which is that the resistance should be the square root of the minimum and maximum resistance of the photoresistor multiplied together. Doing the calculation, I get 866 ohms. Finally, I put the complete circuit on the breadboard, including the batteries, and my homemade amplifier. After aiming it, I try it out. The sound isn't perfect, but that's expected of a photoresistor. It works. Well, thanks for watching. See my YouTube channel, rimstar.org, for more interesting videos like this. That includes one showing how I made the laser communicator, another on transmitting sound using sunlight instead, and one on how to make a pinhole camera for looking at the sun. And don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos, or give a thumbs up, share with your social media, or leave a question or comment below. See you soon.